Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Gold Rush. Now, starting out fresh from the thing, as you can tell, we have a different setup already. You know, we have a excavator, which we haven't used in who knows even how long, and then we have the dump truck. And then, if you even look up to the top right corner of the screen, we have $114,000 with 527.9 ounces of gold. Now, you might think to yourself, how in the world did you get 500 ounces? And well, because I got a comment, not the last episode, but when I said, or the video that was titled, not even 25 ounces, I got a comment from Mr. Dan X, and he was not happy with me in the slightest. Now, hopefully, he can forgive me. And, let's move on from my stupidity. But anyway, he gave me the advice of, you're a fucking idiot. So, change your fucking ways, is basically what he said. And I took that, kind of hard, really. I mean, it is just a game. But I did think about it over the week of which I worked. I worked 4 days. So, 40 hours of just sitting there thinking, driving the truck. Of which I do. And honestly, I've been thinking that I really need to do what he, gave me advice-wise. And we have a massive loan, and I think after the interest and everything else, we're going to be paying $1 million. So right now, if I smelted all the gold and everything else, I'd be right about $700,000, so about $800,000, which I don't even think I can actually still pay the loan off completely, which I really need to do. But because he gave me the advice of saying, you're a fucking idiot, this is what we did. So I spent probably a good 2 hours, and here, this is the second, the river valley of which we're on, and honestly, all I did was like basically this. I had a few over here, and these, and this is where the pit is. And what he said is basically, get rid of the Frankenstein, because that's $28,000 a day. So we got rid of that. And then basically drill. You're at one time, you need to fucking, drill, find out where the gold is, instead of trying to dig, what this is, bullshit ground. So what we're on here is we're actually 1.7. I mean, up here it's not great, but we got to get down to it. And then here, 1.9, 8.89, just a ton of gold. And then if you go over here, 1.11, 1.12, 1.6, 1.1, or 1.06, I should say. So we found the gold, and like over here, there's actually good ground over here as well, but it's surrounded by stuff that's not here. And so I didn't get all of them, like I missed over here. I didn't get all of this, but I did pretty much 3/4 of the fucking map drilling, and that's basically how I got all my money, or my gold, 527 ounces. I did start out with 0 ounces. I smelted it all. I turned it in so I could actually rent some other stuff. Now, yes, I did rent it because I actually bought it before, or I rented it before I started drilling, because I didn't have any money. I had I think $28,000 or something like that. And this is what we got. We got the conveyor and the conveyor belt and all that fun stuff. And basically, we're upgrading. Like I said, we're still finagling. I got to really watch out because I don't know how much this can hold. I don't know if it's 100% or what. I don't really know. So we're going to have to just watch it. I think it's about 100%. But anyway, so he told me to, get my head out of my ass and fucking do it. The only thing is that because I work full time and stuff like that, it's kind of hard to record or get stuff done other than my days off. But anyway, I figured it out. It's not like a woe is me thing or nothing like that. It's just trying to figure everything out is not as easy as everybody might think. But anyway, so I did that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna move that into here, and so we can get it going. So let's see. I want the D-rocker started, and the conveyor belt, and that. That's all I want. And oh no, I don't want the D-rocker. No. I don't want the D-rocker started. Stop. Thank you. So I just want to move it. That's all I want. And then once this gets about 100%, then we'll go back and change it. And then we'll go back. I think it takes 5 rock trucks or 5 dump trucks, whatever you want to call it, to get a full wash plant. Or at least that's what it used to be. I don't know if they upgraded it or what have you. But anyway, also I do have a Discord server. So if you're not in that, you actually can get it on your phone. And that is how I've been talking to you guys, everybody that has joined. Like Mr. Allen, I've been texting him a lot, actually, getting to know him, so like, of course, you can join the server. The link will be in the description down below. Like I said, you can either join on the PC or phone. I'm not sure how else you can do it. I don't know if it's on Xbox or nothing like that, but if you did want to hang out and you have Wi-Fi service, whatever, come hang out. Everything will be very much appreciated just because of the fact of, we can hang out, get to know each other and everything else. Like I said, Mr. Allen has been part of the channel since about 30 subscribers, he said. And, it's been really cool to get to know him and stuff like that, get to know more about him and everything else. Just because, like I said, he's been here for so long. He is actually a moderator on the channel, so thank you much for that. Just because he has been around for so long, he comments on damn near every video, like 5 comments a thing, 5 comments a freaking video. It drives me nuts, but honestly, wouldn't take nothing from it. It is a very cool feller and everything else. Super cool guy. Like I said, it's not 100% full, but it's close enough. So what we're going to do is we're just going to get another bucket or a dump truck full, and then we're going to start it up. But anyway, with all that being said, like I said, if you guys want to hang out, we have different, I guess you can call it threads, on the server, talking about Gold Rush, talking about fishing North Atlantic, so on and so forth. Come on, you're a dump truck, get up the hill. Okay, or not. Don't get up the hill. But yeah, we have different threads or whatever you want to call it. Like I said, I'm not very tech savvy, not very anything savvy. I just drive trucks for a living, that's all I do. But anyway, I have that set up, so if you guys do play, Fishing North Atlantic, that is actually on console now, if you didn't know, and so on and so forth. There is, like I said, if you want to join the Discord, everybody likes to help each other out, especially Mr. Allen. So if you had any questions or anything like that, he will definitely be the one to ask. And of course, he, like I said, is a moderator just because he's been around for so long, and I can trust him. So with that being said, if you guys had any questions like that, and I'm not around, like I said, I'm working, whatever, he is basically going to be on there to help you guys out as well. Like I said, he plays more than I do anyway, and it's really funny too, because I record all this stuff, so I have a lot of hours, but he knows better than I do. So if you have any questions on Gold Rush or anything, feel free to ask him. Of course, my rules for the Discord is, honestly, it's pretty self-explanatory. No racism, no bullshit. We're just there to hang out, have a good time. If you want some tips, tricks, whatever, feel free to ask them and everything else. Just be cool. There's too much fucking negativity in the world. And honestly, because of this whole coronavirus, like I said, my fiance is actually Vietnamese. We've had, just firsthand racism, and all that bullshit. So if I see any of that, any negativity, anything like that, I will, I'll get rid of you, ban you, kick you, whatever I have to do. Because there's absolutely no tolerance, especially when all we're doing is talking about games. So, you can joke around, but make sure that everybody knows that you're joking around, and stuff like that. So anyway, with that being said, the link is in the description below. We do have new subscribers. We're actually, the time I'm recording this, I do believe that we're at 365, which is absolutely insane. So we have done a complete circle. If you guys are in geometry or anything like that, I know it's a dad joke. It's terrible. Not even a dad. Well, I guess I technically am because of Harley. If you don't know who Harley is, It's my dog that I didn't want, but my gal, me and my gal talked about it. I said no, she said yes, so we, because we talked about it, we got the dog, because, the guy's words means nothing when it comes to anything, especially when fighting a woman, you know what I mean? So anyway, we got the dog, and his name is Harley. He is half lab, half German Shepherd, the shelter thinks. What is he actually? I have no idea. So that's just what I was told. But anyway, yeah, don't really know why I'm talking about a dog. But yeah, so we have new subscribers and everything else like that. Like I said, another good thing about Discord is that if you guys did want to get a hold of me directly, you can always ask, or actually just start a conversation there on Discord alone. I know a lot of you, well, a few of you, not a lot of you, but a few of you have actually sent me, messages and stuff like that, and I do appreciate it. Like as always, if you did join the Discord or do whatever, you guys do have to realize that I may not get back to you immediately. I will definitely try to as fast as I can, but like if I'm working or what have you, I mean, you got to understand that work does come first, even though this is kind of work. I mean, I'm not ignoring you, but I mean, I'm driving and stuff like that, so I can't necessarily get back to you as fast as I'd like. So, with that being said, just be patient with me. Be patient with me. There's one of you and 365 of you. So, with that being said, like I said, join the Discord and everything else. If you have any questions about the server and whatnot, Mr. Allen does know what I expect from the server and everything else. He knows the rules pretty well. So if you do have any questions, feel free to ask him. And then if he don't know, he will definitely ask me, and then we will get there as soon as, we get there. So with all that being said, hopefully you guys join and everything else. Why are we not running? Because the water's not running. That would make sense. Hopefully I'm not losing any dirt. There we go. Okay, let's get this going. It definitely does help when you have the dirt running, or the water running. So we'll just add this up. Hopefully the D-rocker is actually fast enough to keep up. But because we don't know yet, we're just going to have it go one time. We're definitely on the gold now because we know where it is. So with that being said as well, thank you, Dan X, for that advice. Like I said, everybody that has given me advice, it is truly, truly appreciated. But just don't yell at me. Just don't yell at me. Okay, so because we're doing this, it's going to be a little bit longer episode just because, a lot of watching is going to be involved. Now, with that being said, but we're at 367, so it actually is higher than I thought. Okay, so let's go back a few days. Like I said, I will try to shout out everybody that I can. Earl, Mr. Earl has commented. Like I said, I'm not sure when you guys subscribe, so if you do remember when you subscribed, let me know how many subscribers approximately you found the channel. It's actually pretty interesting to find out. Somebody a while back, not necessarily a while back, here, let's see. I can't remember. Oh, there we go. Yeah, okay. So, Earl commented. I think they subscribed, but I'm not for sure. Who is another one? Oh, there we go. Blaine. I think it's Blaine. Did I comment back to you? Because I don't remember seeing you. Yes, I did. Mr. Blaine commented, and I haven't seen him, so I think he subscribed as well. Not for sure, though. Maple Syrup Gang. Of course, if I had to guess, you're from Canada because, they love their maple syrup. I know it's a dish against Canada, but Mr. Allen and a few other people are from Canada, and I love picking on them just because, I'm from the U.S. of A., and we have to. You're our neighbors, and so I just have to make fun of you. And Mr. Williams said 300-ish, and, honestly, I record 2 days out of the week, and then after that I don't record. So it does take me a little bit to figure out what in the world you're talking about. So 300-ish, thank you for that as well. New subscriber and a lovely, what looks like to be a golden retriever. Mr. Bill subscribed 1 day ago, 19 hours ago, Notorious Batsa, something like that. And of course, like I said, if I do mispronounce your name or your account, let me know in the comments below, because a lot of people have some weird names. Well, in the English language, they have weird names. Don't take that offensively. But yeah, like I love to use this person's account as a example. Jenner, he is from Denmark or Danish. He said it was Danish, so I'm guessing that he's from Denmark. I'm not for sure, but anyway, and it was G Jenner, and he said it's actually just Jenner, but because it's Danish, that's how it is. So he fixed it. Well, he didn't fix it, but he told me how to pronounce it. And I really did appreciate that. And then 9 hours ago, Smail, Bourahla. So, Bourahla? Yeah. Anyway, so thank you for the subscribe. Like I said, I try not to mispronounce your names terribly, just because of the fact of, it's kind of rude of me to do. But like I said, I'm not trying to. It's just I don't really know how to pronounce it. So with that being said, hopefully you guys don't take it rudely or nothing like that. I honestly do not mean to. But if I did mispronounce your name, let me know in the comments below how to actually say it, so that I'm learning. So hopefully we can just all get along and everything else. That's all we're here for. So 367 subscribers, which is actually absolutely insane. We're just growing away like a little weed, and so honestly, couldn't do it without you guys. And like I said, everybody that does support is just absolutely insane, and so thank you much for that. And yeah, so because I had all these comments on how to run the claim and everything else, it does truly help out. So if you do have any advice of how to run the claim and everything else, like I said, it helps out. Just don't be a total dick about it. Mr. Dan X, like I said, I did take your comment a little bit, not personally, just like, what the fuck, it was kind of aggressive. But, yeah, I do appreciate your comment, and, appreciate your support too. So if you're watching this, I did actually listen. I did have to rent, like I said, because I didn't have the money to buy it outright. Hell, the dump truck's $116,000, I think it is, or something like that. I don't even have $116,000, and plus with the loan and everything else, it was a lot. So hopefully we'll have a good clean out on this one. Last clean out was 93 ounces, I think it was. So with that being said, we should... Oh, come on. Oh, well, we'll just do like a 3/4 bucket. We should do good on this one because we are in actually the gold. So hopefully that will be good. I'm just trying to pick up all this dirt. He also did give me some tips on, the dump, or the front loader picks up X amount, and then the excavator picks up more dirt, but it takes twice as long. So it's kind of like your pick your poison at this point. So anyway, like I said, if you have any advice or anything else, let me know in the comments below. Everybody that has commented, I do appreciate very, very much. Just like I said, even if you're being an asshole about it, I do appreciate it. So I take everything with a grain of salt. Like I said, I am a truck driver. I did drive cross country for 2 years, and there's a lot of assholes out there on the road. So with that being said, I can handle myself. Don't worry about it. But like I said, just another big thanks to Mr. Allen. He did take the moderator spot, like I said, just to help me out and make sure that the channel or the Discord server is being sane and everything else. So huge shout out to him. Mr. Michael is actually out there too. And like I said, because he is, I think, 9 hours ahead of what I am. And right now, I didn't even tell you, but it's July 18th on Sunday at 12:02 p.m. So it just got into afternoon. But because Mr. Michael, I think, like I said, is 9 or 10 hours ahead of time, it's very hard for me and him to basically, talk to each other and stuff like that, just due to the time difference. But with that being said, Mr. Allen, I do believe, is the same time zone. So, much more easier for me and him to chat. But anyway, like I said, if you did want to hang out with me on, or like have a comment, or even message me on Discord, let me know. Just send me a message. But you have to join. You have to join the Discord server to get there. I did have a lot, and I mean a lot, of people telling me to do the Discord server just to hang out and whatnot, and so I did. So, like I said, the link will be in the description below, and of course, everybody that has freshly subscribed, if you did have any questions for me, like what I do for a living or what have you, let me know either in the comments or, like I said, join the Discord. I am more on Discord than YouTube, I must say. And that is because it's just, now that I have Discord on my phone, I have, YouTube on my phone too. But because I have Discord on my phone, it acts like a text message and so on and so forth. And it doesn't take as much service. And where I work, I don't necessarily have the greatest of service. But because I drive, it could take me a little bit longer to respond. So if I don't respond immediately, that is why. But because of that, we are on the gold, hopefully. We are doing absolutely, positively fantastic. Let's turn that off so we're not wasting fuel. I forgot to actually fill up my excavator. So that's not the greatest of stuff. Now, Mr. Allen has actually sent me pictures of his claim. And what I actually didn't know is I thought that all the claims were the same, but it actually isn't. So because it isn't, it actually is randomly generated, which I think is absolutely fantastic. And he's been telling me about his claim and what he does and so on and so forth. And I sent pictures of my claim, which, I mean, you guys see all the time anyway because you watch the videos. And, he has, I think, 4 Frankensteins or maybe 5. I can't remember. He said he was trying to get another one, which I think is insane. Now, he does cheat, and everything has been $1. But, of course, he thinks I cheat because I have it at 1 time scale, or 1x, which is every minute in real life is 1 minute in game. So, it's a bickering match on who's the actual cheater. So, honestly, I think we're just both cheaters and stuff like that. But he has over, and you are not going to believe this, he has over $10 million. Okay, $10 million. He is on the Nighthawk claim, I think. Or is he on River Valley? I don't know. He's on, actually, both, I think. Because he bought Nighthawk, and he's actually, drilling and stuff like that on it. And, So with that being said, he's pretty far in the game. He knows how the game works and everything else. And, So if you do have any questions, feel free to ask him. Like I said, I can only play about 3 days out of the week. Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. And I have to get 5 videos done and then uploaded and so on and so forth. So, with all that being said, he knows more. But anywho, we just have to get, I think, like I said, I think this is the 4th. The 4th dump truck. So we have 1 more. And so on and so forth. I'm just trying to get all the dirt I can out of this square, and then basically we're just going to keep going. We might have the open pit again. It depends. I'm not sure if I want to get all of the dirt out of this claim or not. I'm not for sure. Let me know in the comments below. Of course, because your guys' opinion matters as well. It all depends on what you guys want to see. If you want me to move on to, I think, Pine Valley, or Lone Pine or something like that is the next claim. Not for sure, but it all depends on what you guys want to see. If you want me to get all the dirt out of this ground or this claim, let me know. Or do you want me to move on to the next one once we get there? Before we move, of course, I want to buy that claim. I said I want to buy that claim, or this claim, but as you can tell, we didn't. So with that being said, I do want to get all the dirt out of this claim of whatever we dig. We do have a lot of dirt to go. But with that being said, we have a lot of videos left to go. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying this series, and hopefully you guys enjoy listening to me talk all the time. Like I told Mr. Allen, I said he plays all the time. I said, you know what you need to do? He goes, what? And I said, you need to get a YouTube channel started. And he just kind of said no. But really, I mean, I really think he would be. So if you know, he would make a lot of videos and everything else. He plays SnowRunner, he plays Gold Rush, Fishing North Atlantic, basically everything I do except, well, I don't play SnowRunner yet, and so on and so forth like that. But I think he would be a fantastic YouTuber. So, you know, I'm trying to get him to join up to YouTube and stuff like that. But the only thing is that, you know, the point that he told me was that he doesn't have a computer. He has, or a PC. He only has a PS4. And so basically he's in the same boat as I am, except I actually do have a PC. And the same boat of which I am talking about is that I'm trying to get my PS4 hooked up to my computer, and I haven't figured out how to do it yet. So if you guys do know how to hook it up to the computer so I can play PS4 games on the computer and record it, is basically all I'm trying to do here, then let me know in the comments below. Like I said, I'm not very tech savvy. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing when it comes to technology. My gal is way more advanced at technology than I am. Yeah, you know, like when my phone fouls up or whatever, I just say, fuck it, here, take it. And she figures it out for me. And that's just basically how it goes. It's really funny, not going to lie. But yeah, I mean, I'm trying to get him to join YouTube and start a channel. But like I said, he just won't do it. Not really for sure why. I mean, but hey, I guess we're all on the same boat and everything else. But yeah, from all the support around the world is absolutely insane. If you did make it this far into the video and you are watching, let me know where you're from too. Not like the specific city or whatever, just the country, or you know, like if you're in the US of A, what state, whatever you feel comfortable with doing. You know, like I have been saying for a long time, I'm from Oregon, the US of A, here on the West Coast, and yeah, currently we're on fire. You know, we got the Bootleg fire. That's over, I think they said 250,000 acres right now, the size of LA, and it just merged with another fire. So with that being said, you know, we got smoke and everything else, but you know, like everybody's freaking out about it, and I'm like, why? Oregon always catches on fire. The West Coast, you know, the Washington, Oregon, California, Nevada, Utah, so on and so forth, they always catch on fire. You know, it's always the same deal, same thing. You know, it's super not a big deal. I mean, yeah, it's a big deal, but I mean, really, I mean, everybody's freaking out about it. It's like it happens every year. I mean, if you don't like it, move, right? And but if like everybody freaks out about fires and everything else, honestly, I'd be freaking out about, you know, what am I talking about here? Like hurricanes, tornadoes, and everything else. That would scare the shit out of me. So when I drove, when I was heading to Alabama from Washington, we actually had to outrun a snowstorm. Oh, come on. And then after we outran a snowstorm, we went down to Alabama, and then we were outrun a hurricane, thunderstorms, lightning, tornadoes. And I'm like, yeah, I'll just go back to Oregon where all I have to worry about is fires. Like 3 months out of the year, 4 months out of the year, you know, not a big deal. So, but yeah, everybody that lives down there in Alabama and everything else, they're crazy. But like I said, you know, when you grow up with it, you don't really don't think about it much. But yeah, I mean, it'd be pretty cool to know where everybody is, just to see where the videos have actually made it. So yeah, if you guys want to tell me, go ahead. Like I said, I'm from Oregon. Not a big deal. Don't really know why we're moving so slow, but okay. Zoom in so I can see what we're doing. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Like I said, I think we need one more. Don't really know why the frames are so terrible. Could be because it's trying to load everything in from the wash plant and everything. Not for sure. But definitely not. Don't have bad frames from inside the pit. It's just when we're above the pit. So that's kind of weird. But anyway, if you guys do have any opinions on what I should do with the claim, let me know. And like I said, sometimes I listen, sometimes I don't. Like I said, it is a game, so if I'm doing something wrong, it's a game, you know, and so on and so forth. So with that being said, do what you want, but at the end of the day, it's a game. What else has happened? Oh, when I was driving yesterday for work, almost, you know, a Mini Cooper pulled out in front of me, and I was about 65,000 pounds. So I'm not fully loaded. The truck I was driving at that particular moment, I can haul 88,000 pounds, and that's fully loaded just because of how the truck is set up. Normally, trucks can haul 80,000 without tag axles or whatever, but because it has a tag axle and so on and so forth, it can actually haul 88,000. I think the most you can haul is 105.5, and that is without any oversized load permits and stuff like that. Of course, you can haul more than that, but here in Oregon especially, the most common, heaviest load you can have is 105.5. So 88,000 ain't that big of a deal. But yeah, I was getting on the freeway, or the interstate, whatever you want to call it, and all of a sudden there was a RV pulled over on the on-ramp, and this Mini Cooper decided that it wanted to just dart out. I don't even think they looked, to be 1,000% honest. I mean, they just kind of fucking just boom right out in front of me. I missed the car by maybe 10 feet, slammed on the brakes, laid on the horn for about 500 feet, and I was pissed. And yeah, they disappeared. Like, they were going so damn fast after that, I don't even know where they went. And so I had to regather my thoughts and control my heart rate. You know, because when something like that happens, especially when you're heavy and you can't stop, and you know you can't stop, especially on a dime, you know, it's pretty scary. It is pretty scary. So that happened yesterday, and yeah, it wasn't very fun at all. But yeah, people don't understand that, you know, us semis, like, yeah, there's a lot of dumbasses out there that drive semis, but a lot of us guys out there, and guys and gals, we can't stop, you know. And even if you're empty, and when you're empty, you're with the truck and trailer, you're about at the most of 35 to 40,000 pounds, depending. I mean, that's still pretty heavy, and that's just the truck and trailer. That's not the load in it or nothing like that. So, I mean, it's pretty scary when you're 80,000 pounds and you can't stop. You know, and even the crazier part about it is that you can almost stop faster fully loaded than you can empty, because when you're empty, the trailer bounces and stuff like that, so that your tires come off the ground. And that's what's really scary about it. And people don't understand. They think, oh, well, you have 18 wheels, you should be able to stop faster. And that is further from the truth than anything. We have 10 brakes. And I actually did some math. Me and my mom did some math. And with a car, you know, an average car, like just like a Toyota or whatever, weighs about 2,500 pounds. Well, you have 4 tires to do that. And so that is 500 pounds approximately. 500 pounds or 700 pounds, whatever, per brake. Well, if you have 80,000 pounds and you have 10 brakes, you have 8,000 pounds per brake, and not, you know, 5 to 800 pounds. You know what I'm saying? And that right there is the scariest part. And people like fail to realize that. And of course, you know, like I said, some truck drivers are jackasses out there too. thinking that they're invincible. Well, that's why you see a lot of truck crashes and everything else, especially, people talking on the phone because apparently it's more important. And lately, a lot of Netflixing and stuff like that. A lot of people watch movies, and it's just absolutely insane. And that is why you see a lot of crashes that shouldn't have happened. And but yeah, I don't use my phone when I'm driving. Period. I focus on the road and everything else, and yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to be saying that I'm the best driver in the world, because I'll never say that, because as soon as you get too comfortable, the time you gotta, you need to quit. Because many of truck driver has told me, especially in school and everything else, as soon as you feel too comfortable, you need to quit your job, because that's when shit's gonna happen. So, with that being said, we should be done. This is my 5th dump truck load of dirt, so we should be done. Should be going pretty well. 79%, yeah, except those are right, or this sluice box is 81%. But yeah, hopefully we can get about 99 ounces or something like that. 100 ounces, hit the big triple digit, and so on and so forth. Here, let's actually run up here right quick and see how much that loan is, because I honestly cannot remember. And we might as well, wait for the wash plant to figure out what it's doing. Like I said, that was our 5th one, so we should be about 95%. Old Glen Bank loans, yes, we owe $892,000. So we might actually be able to pay that off. I think about 100 more ounces, and we'll go pay that loan off, and then we have to actually make more gold to hopefully pay the rent money, or else we're going to lose all of our stuff. But that is bought. The D-Rocker's bought, so really the only thing we'd lose is these two, the sluice boxes, if we don't have enough rent money. But because we have so much flipping gold from drilling, I mean, it's not necessarily the greatest. Oh yeah, we should have enough. Here, let's see. So you can't necessarily, I don't really know how many percentage, or how much percentage, however you want to word it. I don't really know how many things up here has to turn into 1% there. I know like 10% is 2, but I think it's going to end up about 95%. Which, if it's 99 or 95%, I can take it. And it's going to be 95%. Will do. So I'm not going to waste another dump truck full. That is one big thing about the Frankenstein and everything else, is that you can actually just load up the Frankenstein and make it 100%. But oh well. Like I said, Mr. Dan, he pretty much laid into me there on the last video. Or not the last video, but the video before last. Telling me this is what I need to do. So this is what I'm doing, and we'll see how well it works. Like I said, a lot of people probably have more time and effort into this game than I do. So we'll just, we'll see how good or bad it goes. That one's already empty. I do like to make sure that it's empty, because normally after you scoop it once, then it disappears. But lately it's been 2 scoops per deal. And let's see here. Now the only other bad thing is that once you get, I have to do both sluice boxes up top to actually do it, because I didn't fill it up enough to get it changed. And there we go. Booyah. Run all the way up here. I really do need to move these, but I just haven't felt like it. So therefore I haven't. But because we're already there, we do save time if we actually moved it. But I do feel like it was faster. I think it only took about 20 minutes or something like that, other than the Frankenstein. So, I mean, that's not bad at all. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to throw these down, because we have, oh, good enough. Because we have these, we can just throw these down here, throw that down there. Oh, okay. Thank you. And throw it down. Oh, also, if anybody's worried about Harley, I haven't actually gave him an update yet, but he actually gained weight, so that's good, because when we got him, you could see his spine, you could see his ribs, you could see basically everything. And, yeah, he actually gained, I think he gained like 6 pounds or something like that. And Honestly, he looks way better than what he did. And, yeah. I should probably put a picture up on the screen, a picture of Harley, but that's if y'all want to see him. I mean, like I said, he's a pain in the ass, so let me know in the comments below if you want to see Harley, and then I'll actually post a picture of him. And because I don't have other moss mats, they're actually at Uncle Arnold's claim, or my old claim, so because I don't have it, I guess we're just going to have to, gosh darn it, do it this way. If we did have two, I mean, it would be, I mean, we could potentially start doing 2 cleanouts per deal. I mean, it wouldn't be the absolute worst idea in the world. But in order for that, I'd actually have to drive all the way out to, well, actually, no, I could just time travel, or fast travel, whatever you want to call it. Oh, no, maybe that's what we'll do. Okay, so I need power before I can do that, which kind of sucks. And then I need a water deal right there. Okay, is this one dirty? That one's dirty, so we'll just put it there. Can that only hold 6? I think it can, so yeah, it only holds 6. So that's probably why Mr. Allen has 2. That would make sense. Like I said, he sent me pictures of his whole claim and his whole giddy up just to you know, show off, I think. I don't really know. Of course, I give him a hard time. You know, I love giving people a hard time, and trust me, he gives it right back. Don't let anybody kid you. But super cool dude. You know, like I said, he when he gives you a hard time, it kind of hurts, you know, because he goes hard. You know, he doesn't let any grass grow with getting back at you. So with that being said, pretty cool dude. It you know, it actually is pretty cool meeting him and getting to know him and stuff like that. Like I said, he's been around the channel forever, so I didn't know him pretty well. But since we have Discord and everything else, we actually been talking a lot more and actually having a good conversation, I think. Mostly about this damn game, Fishing North Atlantic and everything else. But super cool feller. No, I mean, honestly, he really is. So yeah, like I said, if you want to join the Discord server, you know, we can have a conversation and everything else. What I do want to do is I do want to stop that so it doesn't turn on. But with that being said, I actually have to start this up. Hopefully it doesn't. Okay, I want to big water pump, wavetable, and magnetite separator. Because I didn't put any in the deal, it shouldn't run. But like I said, shouldn't and won't. What? Oh, I didn't put power to it. Whoops, I forgot. Let's see. Gold nuggetator. There we go. And start. Thank you. So that one's going. Yeah, it didn't run. Good. So it's shut off. Perfect. Because I want to have it, the whole thing ran, but I don't want to, you know, waste too much fuel or anything. It's not like I'm really worried about it. But if we can get 100 ounces in this one, we'll pay off the loan, which is $81,000 we won't lose. Okay, let's turn this one off. And then, honestly, what we should do is I'm just going to go up here. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Jump. Booyah. And also, if you guys are actually curious about it, a few people are coming to our fair. We normally have a fair once a year. Nope, come on. But because of the whole COVID BS, and now the whole Delta COVID thing is coming by, and it's like, really? So everybody's freaking out about that. I really don't understand why my frames are so bad. Like, I have no idea. Maybe it's because I'm trying to jump through that. I'm not really sure. But anyway, so yeah, we're having a few concerts, and I'm not really sure if I'm going to go or not. Only reason I really go to the fair is because they have fried bread or scones or elephant ears or, basically whatever you want to call it. There's like 4,000 things you can call them. And basically what it is it's fried bread, and it's absolutely terrible for you, but it's so freaking good. And yeah, so I eat it because it's just good. It's just good. So, but yeah, it is absolutely fantastic. Okay, so I need to move that up. And then put that there. I'm just going to let it run because I'm not really worried about it. Because I'm busy getting this all set up. There we go. Put that there. Put that way up there. Thank you. So basically, we're just ready for the next episode. And then, like I said, maybe because it does seem like this is actually a little bit faster. So maybe because of that, we will do 2 cleanouts per video or something like that. Maybe I'll get 1 done and then, or like not recording, get 1 done. Really? Get 1 done, and then I will do another, or record the second clean through or clean out, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below, because this is actually the second video of the week. I normally try to record 1 video before the week is through, so that I'm a little bit ahead of the game, because I do actually, it's just easier, because most of the time on Tuesdays, I actually feel like I want to record. Not like I don't all the time feel like I want to record, but for some reason on Tuesdays, it's like, you know what, I just want to record, because I normally play my PS4. I'll be honest, I normally play PS4. And right now, I actually had a real big kick of MLB 19. I mean, that's the latest one I had, which, if you guys don't know what MLB is, it's Major League Baseball. That's all. And, yeah, so, I mean, I've been playing that, and yeah, I've been doing all right. Actually, right now, playing for the Orioles, and because they won't let me go anywhere else. Why do I only have 1 bucket? I'm going to have to get that changed. But yeah, I play for the Orioles, and they suck. They suck real bad. But anyway, because of that, I haven't been to a World Series or nothing like that and stuff like that. But anyway. And then another game I've been playing a lot of is so with PSN, they actually got, what is it? It is Call of Duty Black Ops 4, which I don't even remember when that came out. But so as you can tell, I'm a little bit behind on the new rave or whatever you want to call it for games and such. But yeah, been playing that. Why do I only have 7 buckets? I feel like I'm forgetting something, So I got all of that. Everything's empty. I just feel like I'm forgetting something. All the moss mats are back. All the bucket. Okay, well, since we're here, might as well hook this up. There we go. And this one here. But yeah, so it's free right now on PSN for the month of July. So I was like, screw it. I played Black Ops 2 like so damn much, it was insane. Oh, it could be foggy, which is making the game slow. But yeah, I played Black Ops 2 a lot. And so Black Ops 4 basically is the same as Black Ops 2, I think. Same. You can't just jump around and be crazy like everybody else. Or like Black Ops 3, I think it was. So, I mean, that's cool. Because I didn't really care for jumping around. I didn't even play it, to be honest with you. Black Ops 3 or anything like that. Ghost was absolutely terrible. I think I played a little bit of that, and I was like, yep, I'm done. But I do like Black Ops 2. That one was the absolute favorite. Knew where all the good hiding spots was. Doesn't mean I was good at it by any means, but I was all right. I mean, my kill-death ratio was like 0.5 or something like that. It was absolutely terrible. A lot of people played a lot more than I did, and I played a lot. Black Ops 2 was when I was in like middle school or something like that. So it was a while ago. Not gonna lie, it was a while ago. But anyway, with that being said, I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like I have no buckets or something. I feel like I'm missing something and I don't necessarily care for it. I can't necessarily remember where we were. I think that's 20 ounces right there. So, I don't really know. I really need to figure out why my frames are so bad. Only 30 frames per 18 frames per second. Just super bad. But if I look this way, it's fine. But if I look that way, it's not fine. So, I don't know. Gonna have to figure that out. Probably when I'm not recording, I'll look at the settings or something. Maybe something changed or something. Maybe it updated. I have no idea. 280, that's going to be a good bucket right there. Booyah. But yeah, so like I said, if we can get 100 ounces, which it would be 627, that should be about $800,000. So we should be able to pay off that loan and then be done from there. So 187, not great, but it ain't terrible. We still need 50 ounces for a 100-ounce clean out. Well, let's put that back, and that one's good, so let's stop that. Don't need that running. Let's see here. I don't think we're going to hit. Well, I don't know. It went up pretty fast. We're at, I think, 80 ounces now. Or 60 ounces, something like that. Like I said, we had to get through the top layer of dirt, which wasn't the greatest. But we ended up with 77.34 ounces of gold, which honestly, not terrible. We did better last episode, but it wasn't terrible with this episode either. So 77 ounces, like I said, pretty good. There's a bucket up there and everything else. So let's turn off the thing, go to the bank, or, well, blacksmith, and we'll go from there. There we go. Was that sparking? Huh, weird. Anyway, we'll get into the truck, and then we will go out and smelt the gold. But like I said, multiple times now, if you guys did want to, did have any ideas on what we do play or anything else, any suggestions, let me know in the comments below. I can't remember who it is, so I do apologize. But somebody's talked about Lumberjack Dynasty, and I did look at it way back in the day. I mean, it hasn't been out that terribly long. But I did look at it, and, YouTubers hasn't been playing a lot of it, but the fact that they actually brought it up, and like I said, I do apologize. I cannot remember your name, but, we're going to be here for a while. Going to be here for a while. All right, so what we're going to do is we're just going to fast time this to 12. And there we go. I can't remember. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to actually... let's go to the game, go back to 1, because, I'm a cheater. I will accept it, Mr. Allen won't, you know what I mean? So, I'm a cheater. But I'm going to go back to the claim, get that bucket. Oh, I screwed that up. Get the bucket, thank you, of magnetite, and then see if we can't just upgrade to the bigger amount. Because I feel like we're going to be doing some fantastic stuff, okay? And what I mean by stuff is I think that we're going to be doing some fantastic gold mining now that we know where the gold is. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go out and hopefully have enough gold or magnetite to go out and hopefully I didn't lose my gold bar because it's getting made. But hopefully we can upgrade to a bigger gold bar and go from there. So, it's a little bit of a ways, but we can run. Run! And we're just... Oh, no, I need the truck anyway, because I remember you got to pull off the trailer or else it just disappears. So I need the truck anyway. And I don't like the inside view, so let's go to the outside view. There is a... I think the sorter is right there. But we need to do that too. I don't know why the tailgate is down. Whoa, these brakes are just fantastic. And back up to it. There's a pole there. Oh, that pole has a very big hitbox. And back up to it. Are you serious? Close the tail. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. There we go. Close. Thank you. Put the bucket, thank you, and put it in. 6%. So that's not bad either. And then what we need to do is we need to back up, stop, and oh, I forgot to put the parking brake on. Well, that's lovely. Right there, stop, boom, get out, hook it up. Like I said, this video is probably going to be a long time just for me, not knowing what the hell I'm doing. I back up trailers all day, so as you can tell, that was absolutely gorgeous. And let's see, 5,000. I don't think that's going to be enough for anything. I think the next upgrade is like 6,000 or something like that. Not for sure. So like I said, we're just going to have to wait and see. But with all the gold we're getting and everything else, we should be getting a lot of magnetite as well. Travel. Thank you. That took a lot of time to figure that out. And run up here. Okay, now we can do the time deal again. There we go. Apply. Like I said, hopefully I didn't lose my gold bar. That was 80 ounces of gold right there. And there we go. Upgrade. Let's see. Gold losses, time, cost, max. Oh, 3,000. Okay, cool. Upgrade. Upgrade. Thank you. There we go. I don't know how much that would be, but we do have some time to figure out. Oh, wow, that was fast. Let's see. Oh, my. 180 ounces. Holy shit. But we lose 6 ounces, and it's going to cost us $6,000. Oh, well. It's better that than, sitting here for 15 minutes. Here, let's put that right there. Booyah. This is basically how I get my thumbnail right there. Just, line it up. Hopefully get it all nice and pretty. And so on and so forth. 106 or 180 ounces? Was it 180? I think. I don't know. Can't remember. I can't remember. I just did it and I can't remember. But yeah. So I mean, we have a lot of places to do, or a lot of places to. What am I trying to say now? A lot of things to do, and everything else, because we have a lot of money to pay back. Right. Nope. That's. Oh my God! Look at the difference of the gold bar. Holy mackerel. I forgot that they actually increased, because I think back when I first started playing, like 2 years ago, it actually was the same size for all of them. But it's actually pretty cool. Look how chunky that thing is. Oh my goodness. I mean, we're just making some money now. So we're only going to have 4 gold bars. Darn it. I think the next time after we have, the rent and everything, like I said, I've been talking to Mr. Allen, and this crazy feller, now of course I say that with all the love in the world, but this crazy feller, so on Discord, he showed pictures of his claim, and what he did was I think he said he was going to try to do 150, I ain't going to deal with that, 150 bucket clean out. 150 bucket clean out. And I asked him, I said, how long does that take? Because it has to take you a while. And he goes, oh, well, F10, I think, yep. He goes, oh, well, it takes me like 4 days. And I'm like, that's ludicrous. 4 days. He said that he gets 35 buckets or something like that a day or something like that. I can't necessarily remember. And it's just absolutely crazy. So I'm just going to leave my gold bars there because, I trust the blacksmith and I trust that I have, $800,000 in gold bars just sitting there. Not a big deal in the world. Everybody in Haines, Alaska is very trustworthy and everything else. And what's the super cool part is that they don't steal it. Of course, if I saw a 180-ounce gold bar, I would not take it either because I feel like there'd be cameras or something staring at it. So, with that being said, let's go up to the tent, sell it, and that's going to be the end of the episode. So, hopefully, Old Glen Bank. So, the stock market is kind of all jacked up. $200,000. Holy mackerel. Okay, so that was 393, 600, 790. Oh, we don't have enough money yet. We don't have enough money. Not 892,000. So we need 100 ounces more, and then we can pay off our loan. So we will definitely make it. And honestly, that is all because we did the drilling. And so, like I said, thank you, Mr. Dan X, for yelling at me in the comments section. But, you actually did help me out absolutely insanely amount. So, you was right. I'll agree. I'll be the first one to say it. You was right. But we did it. So, that's all that matters. But anyway, like I said, we're going to continue as my excavator. Would you check that out? Goodness. My excavator is basically on the edge of glory right there. And, so we have not a lot of room to work with here. But anyway, like I said, now that we know where the gold is and everything else, what we're going to be probably trying to do is we're going to... So we're right here, technically. Yeah, we're basically right here. The good dirt is about 3 feet down or 1 meter down, depending on where in the world you are. That matters. But yeah, we have not so good dirt, and then so we got to get down to the bottom of it. But I drilled all of that, all of this. Like I said, we have gold literally everywhere. I didn't do all of them, as you can see, but a lot of this has that bad dirt on top. But anyway, thank you all so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. It does truly, truly mean a lot. But anyway, I will definitely see you in the next one, and y'all take care.